As we celebrate the 2025 Easter celebration, we're once again reminded of one of the greatest demonstrations of sacrificial leadership in human history, the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Whether you're a believer or not, Easter is a moment in time when the world pauses to reflect on a man who gave up everything, not for himself, but for others. He took the fall for people who didn't always appreciate him. He endured pain, rejection, betrayal, and ultimately death, all to bring life to others. And that, at its core, is sacrificial leadership. Sacrificial leadership is not about taking the glory. It's about taking responsibility. It's about absorbing the bullets others can't bear so that the team, the family, the community can thrive. So before we unwrap the Easter eggs and wear our new clothes, let's ask ourselves some hard, honest questions. At home, are you leading by example or by control?
Depends on how you see this person actually takes sense. If you see the person does not pay attention to your actions, you want to also use the other way to teach the person. And if you see the person doesn't need to be told what to do, can just see you and kick it, then you lead by example.
Like when we are in family meeting, and maybe the son, so son take charge of so many things, like family contribution, different things, taking care of mom and dad, make sure everything is okay in family. So
in your place of influence, are you willing to take the fall when things go wrong? Do you cover your team or expose them just to save face?
Well, it depends on the people. If I have a cantankerous person in my team, if I have someone who is constantly flouting orders and rules, I won't blink before I throw you under the bus because you could corrupt others. However, if you are somebody in the background that is working the walk, walking the talk, but you're not saying, I could be a freedom fighter. But if you're somebody who thinks somebody is there fighting for you and you keep kicking against the rules, that's where I differ so much from Jesus. Because the Bible says even while we were yet sinners, He died for us. I won't do that for anybody who flouts any order.
When Jesus shed His blood and died, but not only that He died, He rose again on the third day and is alive forevermore. Because without the resurrection from the dead, our faith is in vain. You see this in the whole of 1 Corinthians chapter 15. That is the essence of Easter.
Easter is not just about resurrection. It's also about the sacrifice that made it possible. We celebrate the triumph, but we must never forget the cross. Jesus didn't rise because He was powerful. He rose because He was willing to die first. And that's what sacrificial leadership looks like.
We are to exemplify Him in what we see that He did on the cross. It was something He could decide He will not do, but He chose to offer His life for us. And we must also make decisions that will better the lot of other people.